Illegal immigrant, undocumented, unauthorized. Growing up here, I had heard these terms in the news, on television, from people, but I would have never described myself like that, although fate had other plans. My parents immigrated from Pakistan in the late 90s to New York to secure a better life for us as a family. After their unexpected demise in the early 2000s, my brothers and I had the insurmountable task to continue life in our new home. Hardships weren't new to us as a family. We come from a lower middle class background, which meant your resources were limited, but you made the most out of it. My parents, eternal optimists, instilled in us a sense of hope, goodwill, and gratitude, no matter what the circumstances. But this was new territory for us siblings. Alone, terrified, and a profound loss gripped us all. But we persevered. Our country's immigration law has always been vast and complex. So, as a 19-year-old, navigating its intricacies was daunting to say the least. I found out that as my father was the primary visa holder for the family, my visa wasn't going to be valid moving forward. I asked if there were any alternative pathways to reinstate my visa, and the answer was no. So there I was, a 19-year-old nursing student, aspiring to be a nurse and wishing for the opportunity to serve my patients. And all my dreams were shattered. I was put in removal proceedings, an immigration process whereby you are assigned an immigration judge to oversee your case as you are set to be deported from the country. While still in the process of being deported, my immigration lawyer made a plea that an exception should be made in my instance due to my mitigating circumstances and good conduct. He told me, it might not be enough, but we will see on our court date. I got out of my lawyer's office thinking, did I do something wrong? Why is this happening to me? I felt defeated. After 2 years and countless sleepless nights, there I was in immigration court. I imagined it to be like an episode of Law and Order or Judge Judy, but it wasn't like that at all. I walked into a shabby, rundown room. The carpet was dark brown and old. Looked like it hadn't been cleaned in years. The chairs and tables creaked as I sat next to my lawyer. In front of me was the immigration judge, a stenographer, and a security officer. On my left was the lawyer representing the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. I was told to take the stand, so I got up and sat next to the judge. A Quran was given to me to swear on, which is normal procedure. And I listened attentively to the arguments made for and against me to staying in this country. After much deliberation, the judge turned to me and said, Mr. Anwar, I have reviewed your documents and your files. I can see all your time in this country. You have continued your education and recently graduated from nursing school at Hunter College. You have no past misdemeanors or any warrants against you. So I will grant you withholding from removal. You can stay in this country. I heard that and for a second didn't believe it. I felt as if I was in a dream, watching myself going through an experience such as this. I turned to the judge and politely said, "Thank you," and walked towards my lawyer. I still, I don't think, obviously it wasn't real, but I still saw that my parents were sitting there, and I can see them smiling at me as I just, feeling this sense of accomplishment. So there I was, all my aspirations, my career, my life may be a reality. And here I stand in front of you, living my dream. Thank you.